Hello, and welcome to our Week 11 lab video. This week, we will be learning all about anatomical orientations and terminology. Anatomy is a field that relies very heavily on the identification of many different structures. Anatomical terminology is just one way healthcare providers and scientists can use the same words to describe and communicate effectively and precisely the part of the body they are referring to. Before completing this lab, review the information on pages 155 to 159 in your lab manual. Review what anatomical position is, and remember that no matter what position the patient is in, on its back, on her side, laying down on their belly, you are always referring to the patient as if they were in the anatomical position. The anatomical position is standing straight up, thumbs pointing out. It is a standard reference frame for all anatomical directions, descriptions, and locations. Next, you will review directional terms. These are used very extensively in healthcare. Things like superior towards the head and inferior towards the feet, medial towards the midline and lateral away from the midline, proximal, which means closer to the point of attachment, distal, which is farther from the point of attachment, and all the rest that are listed in your lab manual on page 156. Review the different body planes, as well as regional landmarks, and finally, the body cavities. Once you've done that, complete the pre-lab questions on page 160 to 161 in your lab manual. To begin experiment 1, review again the anatomical terms we've discussed. This experiment requires access to the eScience Online student portal. Follow the procedures on pages 162 to 164 and answer the post-lab questions. Experiment 2 is very similar, except the focus is on anatomical planes. You will also need online eScience student portal access. The procedure is very straightforward on pages 165 to 166, and there are several questions that follow the experiment. Lastly, experiment 3 focuses on the body cavities. Again, access to the online portal will be very important. Follow the procedure on pages 167 to 168 and complete the post-lab questions on page 168. Once you've done all three, complete our lab report in Blackboard, and as always, email me with any questions you might have.